get you a knife, and it needs to be pretty sharp. If you want to learn how to cut an onion, like for instance a half, just make your cuts down the onion half, and then once you got that, you're going to make a couple cuts across, okay? One, and I like to do it too if I can. And now you're going to go down, so I want these to be nice and small. There you go. So these are perfect little squares, okay? So these I want to put in the sauce directly. Green chilies in there. The pickled carrots. Let's go with onion. White onion, same thing, down. Across. Down. This is going to get you the nice uniform cuts. You got a little piece on the end there, you can get a dice in it. In they go. Now, the trick to cilantro, okay? A lot of people try to cut that and they're like this. See, that's not really very efficient. What I do, I take it and I ball it up in a really tight ball, okay? So we want to get a real tight ball. And then when you get your fingers all tucked in here, you use dice. Slice across it. And that's going to give you a really nice cut on that. Then if you really want it finer, make another ball. And come back through. There you go. So now you got this here. I'm saving this one, okay, for last. I don't want that to be in there yet. So, I'm going to add my salt there, and I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped culantro. Culantro is like a Spanish cilantro. It's a little different kind of leaf, little bolder taste. Pretty good stuff. You can find it fresh over there at the Familia Mercado down on College Street. I get it there if you want some fresh stuff. Lots of nice fresh ingredients here for Spanish food. Okay, so I got this here. I'm going to put this on my own stove, and I'm going to cook it for just about 15 minutes, okay? I just want to soften these onions. You know, I don't want a raw onion in my salsa. You can put some in the very end, just to give it some little crunch and contrast. But too much of this will give you a heartburn, okay? I got some bell pepper here, so I'm going to make strips. Boom, boom, boom. They're all lined up in a row there. So now I can cut the ends. One. Same size as onions. Try to get everything same size cuts. See? The reason why you want to do this is because everything will cook evenly. Your onions will cook the same speed as your bell peppers. So that way when you do the only 15-minute thing, everything's the same. You got a big chunk of onion. It's not going to cook through. Okay, so now I got this. You don't need to add the lime. I don't need to cook that yet. So here it is. I'm going to add that to my stove, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. So the habaneros I had grown are super hot. So you wouldn't want to put all these in your salsa unless you want to give someone a heart attack. But or your worst enemy, maybe you want to light them up. But the trick to these suckers are cut the membrane out and the seeds, and you will only use one whole one that will season the salsa. The rest you will remove the seeds of the membrane, and it won't be so hot, but you'll be able to have the flavor of the pepper really nice. Okay, so after cooking the salsa, as you can see here, the onions, the red onion and the white onion are translucent, which would be a little softer, so they're not raw and they don't have all that gas entrapped and gastric qualities that will give you heartburn. But anyway, as you can see here, it's steaming. It's not boiling. It's just steaming below 200 degrees. So I got my fresh mango. This is a half a cup chopped up. I got the leftover red onion and cilantro. And I have the infamous homegrown habanero. That's 3 super minced and then 1 super minced chopped up whole, including the seeds and membrane. So I'm gonna pop that in here. As you can see how fine that is. It's going to go 2. There you go. And then in goes the mango tanga. Yay. So I'm going to mix that up. Okay. And you notice it's still steamy, so this is going to keep releasing and soften up those mangoes. So it's not going to be bad. I'm using just the heat from the sauce to get that going. Okay, now that I got the all the ingredients even, and they're all par cooked. Even the mango was steamed, you know, inside. They're kind of steeped in there. So now I'm going to add about 2 ounces of fresh lime juice. I got 4 inside of this plastic lime here. So there we go. We'll give that a stir. Now, these habaneros are really good, man. I tasted it a minute ago. They're nice. So you got that lime juice in there. Stir it down. And if anybody's wondering, this is a Texas wine, Alano Harvest Reserve Malbec. And it was a 2017, and I like to kind of support the hill country winemaking and all that, and don't make fun of my margarita Malbec glass, but it's pretty nice Spanish flavor. There you go, folks. The salsa that we made earlier, I decided to can some of it. So we got our mason jars. Basically, I say mason jars, but I'm not really sure what brand they are. But they are filled with the salsa that we made, and we have the caps. And my signature salsa will have its own fresh habanero right on top when they're canned. So if you happen to find one of these in your cabinet one day, just know that I made it, because it's got a fresh habanero right on top of it. I don't know, and maybe that will happen one day. So as you can see, the jars are done. I taken them out, and they all popped. The seals on top pop when they're sealed, vacuum packed.